Hi all, my name is GULSHAN BANU, working as an assistant professor AI and DS department, SNS College of Engineering. So now we are in the process of learning unit 3. That is, in the previous video we saw what is LDA, PCA and manifolds is all about. In the continuation of the previous video, I am here with a different topic called autoencoders and dimensionality reduction in networks. Okay. Now, what is this autoencoders is all about? Is autoencoders are nothing but the type of artificial neural networks that are used to perform a task of data encoding, and autoencoders use the same input data for the input and output also. See, in this process, the same data has been associated with the input, the hidden layer and also the output, and it has been associated with encoding the images. So the first one defines how it has been traditionally feed forward ANN supervised training. We saw in the previous units, right? So now in this it has been defined with an auto encoder supervised training. Okay. Now in this, autoencoders works by adding a bottleneck in the network. This bottleneck forces the networks to create a compressed version of the original input. So now what this autoencoders works well if it correlation exists between the input data, that is, it performs poorly if all the input data is independent. The great reference is the Introduction to Autoencoders by Jeremy Jordan. Okay. Now here we have been using the CNN and process and how this is being evaluated. We saw already in the first unit itself, like how this process is being evaluated. So now CNN performs encoding by taking the features, decoders and converting them into a compact single dimensional output. Okay. Now in this, first the image has been taken, the convolutional process being executed. Next, after that, the pooling process being executed. After that, it has been flattened and you are getting an encoded version. In that encoded version, you will be separating the input layer, the hidden layer and the output layer, and you will be finding the output of the specified format. Now what is this dimensionality reduction? It is nothing but the number of input features, variables or columns present in the given data sets is known as the dimensionality, and the process to reduce these features is called about the dimensionality reduction. Now a data set always contains a huge number of input features in various cases, which makes the predictive modeling task more complicated, because it is very difficult to visualize or make predictions for the training data sets, which is high number of features for such cases. Dimensionality reduces the techniques and required to use from it. Now see, we have segregated a process of how it has been, you have to segregate it. We have taken a data in which you have to take a person's age, BMI, glucose, gender, insulin, and what is the actual target of the process to be executed. See, dimensionality reduction is nothing but it is the way of converting the higher dimension datasets into lesser dimensional dataset and ensure that it provides similar information. It can be done using a technique called feature selection, where we select only important features and discard all the irrelevant features. See, this is how the dimensionality reduction is being executed and transforming it from a 3D process to 2D data set. See, we have those cubes, right? All those are the 3D representation of how it has been dimensionally reduction, and it has been flattened, like how we convert from the manifold process, and it is being given in a single line so that it will be easy for us to access and easy for us to understand what is the process is all about actually, and how it is being executed. Now coming back to the previous process, so this is what manifolds and the curse of dimensionality is all correlated with, and the same thing is being implemented, and there are the common techniques that is being executed in the dimensionality reduction, that is LDA, PCA and many more that is associated with it. Okay. Now this is how autoencoders and PCA, LDA and dimensionality reduction is always used, and how it has been performed. This is a small activity which you can actually do it by yourself and just see like how it is being executed. For the first one, autoencoders, you can use an image data set and then you have to train an autoencoder, visualize the original and reconstruct it, and different kinds of images that is being used. Dimensionality detection, you can take different kinds of images with the different dimensionality and reduce according to your own process to understand even in a better manner. Performance evaluation is you can perform the same process and you can evaluate the performance or measure reconstruction error and compare compressed size versus the original data size which you have already been taken. So that's all, and this is all about autoencoders and dimensionality detection in networks. Hope you have a clear view of this concept. If you have any doubts, please reach me out through the comment section in the below. Thank you. Have a good day.